2 White
wieder
Hill
still.
soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the
hasse die
Starks in
Boltons.
power. It's unimaginable.
Ich mochte sie auch nie wirklich in der Serie.
Unacceptable. You have my
Der-
condolences.
Bastard ist zwar
Thank you, Mister.
ein badass Character, aber... Nein, ich mach sie nicht.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Toll. Muss ich das jetzt ernsthaft? Oh. Oh. Ist ja widerlich. Oh.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he
Unser
would have
Haus
made a
wird
good lord.
niemals
Our house
untergehen.
will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although
Ethan.
he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Er versteht es jetzt ein bisschen
That's
falsch.
not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ja? Funktioniert doch ganz gut.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Dann schauen wir uns mal ein bisschen um. Der Thron sagt mir zu. Oh. Aber erst gucken wir zum Fenster.
The Ironwood Grove.
Jetzt will ich den Thron angucken. Na ja. Da ist mein Stuhl hier, auf dem ich sitze, wahrscheinlich bequemer. Und ich sitze gerade echt nicht auf einem bequemen Stuhl.
Ironwood Shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Ja, aber an sich...
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look,
An sich gefällt mir
I'll
das
show
Spiel
you.
bis jetzt. Sieht ziemlich schön aus. Mirror.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Ryan.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Talia and Ethan.
Tyler.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Oh, okay, dann ist er der König.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Ich habe eh schon wieder
Record the
vergessen, was ich ihm versprochen habe.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by
Ich weiß
far.
nicht, wem ich es erzählen darf und wem nicht. Codex Page.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Ja, das kann schon gut laufen. Wow. Geht.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Maden sind das, glaube ich. Maden sind doch nicht süß.
This might help.
Pick up. Ah, talk to the Meister when you finish exploring. Okay. Dann talk to.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Ab in die Falle, kleines Mädchen.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within a week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense. With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord. Then what's to be done? Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons.
One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so
Okay, ich möchte
vulnerable.
eigentlich schon zur Mauer.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Okay,
That settles it then.
dann werde ich jetzt wohl an die
You can
Mauer
have
gehen.
my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Word
Okay.
up to me.
Ich hinke
I'd
sogar.
gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own.